Getting it through the Commerce Committee, the Judiciary Committee, and on the floor today, Mr. Weiner, Congressman Weiner.
Well, thank you very much. You know, it is said that lawmaking is like making sausage. You like the way it tastes, but you don't want to watch it going on. You got a chance to see every step of the way that sometimes it was a little rocky. Sometimes it was a little bumpy. Sometimes there were disagreements. Sometimes there were moments of anger. That was the old Weiner. This is a different Weiner. But every step of the way, every time the people in this audience put their faces in these rooms and put their butts in these seats like you did today, the members of Congress took notice. There isn't a place in political science classes where they teach you about people like John Field. They don't teach you about the value of everyday Americans getting up and saying, you know what, we're going to make sure the legislature pays attention to us, who fills up buses, who does vote counts, who wears out shoe leather. But people like that and all of those of you who came here today represent that greatest of American value. And you know, I don't know if the Founding Fathers, when they were conceiving this country, thought about moments like this, but I kind of think they did, where real American people stood up, influenced their representatives, and people like Jerry Nadler and Peter King, and some really underestimated ones and unspoken about ones like Michael McMahon, who worked every single day to get his colleagues to come around. This is exactly what they would want to see. And you know, today, go ahead. So every morning in our mailboxes, we get something called the Congress Daily, which shows what you're going to do that day. And today's headline was, "Pushy New Yorkers Compel House Vote on 9/11 Bill." Yeah. To which I said, are there any other kind? But in fact, it's not just us. It's all of you. And it is true. We have a lot more work to do. We're going to go over to the Senate. And that's where a lot of bills have gone to die recently, and we're going to make sure that doesn't happen. But it doesn't matter how many people in fancy suits and nice shoes and limousine cars there are, if we don't have you at our back, we are not going to get this done. And let us also remember something else. And I said this on the floor. Everyone stands up and says, let's remember September 11th. This is where the money, what's the expression? This is where you put your money where your mouth is. And any senator who says, oh, I feel you, but I got this problem, or I'm with you, but I got that problem, do exactly what we did on the floor this time, and we convince them that you're either on the John Field bandwagon or you're under the John Field bandwagon.